Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to more Dicey Dungeons reunion today. We're checking out the witch, who is on the, well, at least tied for the highest difficulty in Dicey Dungeons reunion. I have been completely terrible at playing the witch in the past, in normal Dicey Dungeons. I've heard that the witch is so rage-inducing in reunion that some players just aren't even playing her. So this should be good. Alright, this should be good. Let's run it. Let's see what happens. Little Witch, always my favorite. Reviled by viewers, but beloved by me, and isn't that what counts? Sure. Actually, nowadays, I'm beloved by viewers as well. Remember how my heart's desire was to get 10 million followers? Only vaguely, to be honest. It's been a while. Well, I've just topped 14 million. Would you believe it? I got everything I ever dreamed of. Dude, there ain't 14 million YouTube views of Dicey Dungeons. Fame, acclaim, renown, popularity, fans, and praise. Those are the same things. I know, and I've got all of them. Well, I guess you don't need me anymore then, which is perfect because actually I never really liked you that much. Let's see how you get on against my real favorite. Now there's a girl who knows where her loyalties lie. What? Okay. I'm fighting a boss immediately. It's the final floor, actually. I have no dice. I'm fighting Madison. I have 3 health. Okay, this seems fair, for sure. This seems very fair. Hi, I'm Madison. My school report says I'm determined and would perhaps benefit from a little less intensity. Okay, I have 2 dice. There's a lot to unpack. She's got 200 health. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is not the witch that I know and kind of love. But there is some interesting stuff here, for sure. So the trick here, right, is we have to get to Mastermind. Now, what is retry? Use all equipment and dice to inflict stun. Okay. I have 3 health, man. But you only do one damage. You create puzzles. Okay, wait a minute. This is actually sick. So I can use nudge a couple times. I got a nudge. Well, no, I'm gonna flip a 4 to be a 3. Then I'm gonna nudge that to a 2. Then I'm gonna flip the 2 back to a 5. I'm gonna do damage to you. Then I'm going to nudge you twice. I'm gonna flip you. And I'm gonna do 10 damage. Puzzle completed and you're stunned. I'm a genius, I think? So then what is retry? I got no idea. Retry. Just makes you do the puzzle again. Okay. Dude, this is easy though. This is easy. So one of them is doing this, flipping, getting you. One of them is flipping, doing this, doing you. Put you in, end turn. And then I guess theoretically you can't. So you always stun the damage. Okay. I'm very intrigued. It's just a bunch of puzzles, man. It's like I'm playing Dicey Dungeons chess. Okay. Let's think about it. We got a duplicated die. These 2 must equal 5. And we have to make sure that the next equipment gets +1 use, okay? So right now, we're putting the 2 over there. Okay. Then we're going to dupe. Wait, this must equal 5 when we add those 2 things together. Okay. Hold on. So theoretically what that means, I'm going to tell you, that means you're using the 6 to do the equipment extra usage. Because what's going to happen is we want to dupe the 4. We're going to dupe the 4, that gives us 2 4s. We subtract the 4. Hold on. Hold on. Next equipment gets +1 use. Here's the thing, right? You need... Oh, except we could go a different direction, right? So if we instead... There's multiple ways we can go about this. We can get 5s from Puppy Paws. So the obvious decision is to go, next equipment has +1 use, right? You're going to use that on Puppy Paws. But here's the thing, okay? It is not possible to get the number of dice we need to make this happen. Because at bare minimum, we need 5 dice to do this combination. Whereas we can only get to 4 dice because of the duplication. Because duplicating the die, unless next equipment gets +1 use on duplicate, but that then means you're not using it on puppy paws. Exactly. So, what does this mean? This means that the correct decision is to instead duplicate the 6, okay? Then it's going to be a... it's gonna be a... subtraction, lower, and then you don't even use the hook shot. Okay? I see how you're playing, Dicey Dungeons. Okay? I see how you're playing. You threw a red herring at me. You threw a red herring at me. I didn't use all the dice. Did I not use all the dice? I thought that literally use all the equipment and the dice. How the frick would you have done that? Oh, we could have duped the die a second time. Okay, I understand. So we can just skip a puzzle if we want to. Okay, so I lost a health. Now I understand. I understand completely. So, repeat our next action. Okay, repeat our next action. We're trying to return 2 of the difference between dice. So we need to get a 6 and a 2, okay? 6 and a 2. So here's what I'm thinking, okay? I would like to bump this to a 6. I would like to duplicate the 6. I would like to bump the 6. That obviously is not gonna work. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Brain breaking a tiny bit. I think you need to... in order to use this, we need... return 2 of the difference between dice. This has to get repeated, right? That it has to be. That has to be how it gets repeated, right? Because in order to get to 4 4s, you need this twice, which means this has to get repeated. So how do we get you repeated? It's a great question. We're going to die value +1. We're gonna dupe the die. Then we're going to repeat the next action on this. And then what? Return 2 of the difference between the dice. So if I do... that's the thing though, I needed these to be able to be bumped. Retry me again, okay? Retry me again. So instead... but then this has to be even. So I have to bump you. Okay. Then I have to do this. To get this. Except this is a min of 4 to do this. So then even when I dupe this and repeat this, I'm still getting 4 5s, which is not actually useful. What am I missing? What am I missing? We could dupe the 5s instead. Okay. So if I dupe the 5, that gives us 2 5s. What value does that add? Well, you could do +1 to the 5 to get a 6. That goes down to 1. Then you bump it up again. You're literally getting the same thing. No, you're not. No, you're not. Dupe this. Bump. Bump. Repeat the difference of 5 and 1, not 6 and 2. Okay. That took a couple seconds. That took a couple seconds. End my turn, please. You are stunned. Get fricked, Madison. Okay, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Let's do it. What do you got for me? I need 3s. I need 3s, and I need 3 of them. Next equipment has +1 use. Okay. So I can get 6s. 6s do not help me, though. They do not help me. How are we going to... But you also can be done twice. So theoretically, okay, theoretically, I flip this die upside down, okay? It becomes a 6. I think I'm happy to use my retries, right? To get life a little bit happier for me. Plus, we still have a skip available. I turn this into a 6. Then I subtract 2 from this. I dupe it. Trying to figure out where this comes in. It might not. Flip this upside down. I'm going to subtract 2 from this. Then I'm going to flip. I'm going to flip. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm going to flip this upside down. I'm going to dupe this. Then I'm going to go... The next equipment has +1 use. This gets flipped. This gets flipped. That's only 2 3s. Okay, retry. There's a very specific solution to these, man. Like, there's no wiggle room. There's no wiggle room. So the other thing we could do, we could dupe the 1, okay? I don't think the value add is very high there. In fact, I think it's horrible. I think that your first step is to flip the 1, okay? You flip the 1, you get a 6. Then what, right? Then what? The answer is I don't really know. I still like getting it to a 4. Obviously, getting it to a 4 is valuable because it'll give you the 3s. So theoretically, you need 3 4s right here in order to get the 3 of these. But in order to get that, so that's going to require... What does that require? I mean, theoretically, we could do this. Next equipment has +1 use this turn. These already have 3 uses. Flip this upside down for me. And then just humor me, okay? Dupe this. Then... See, we don't have a bump. So even doing like a nudge at once to get a 5 and then flipping, there's no real value in that. So let's do this. And then 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 this. And we're just not even close, man. We're not even close. What am I missing? See, this is frustrating because this is the kind of puzzling Dicey Dungeons that I enjoy a lot of the time. But there's a lot going on that you gotta keep track of, right? Just a lot that you gotta keep track of. So we need 3 3s. Duplicating a 1, where does that put me? I have no idea. Actually, I like it. Then I'm gonna flip you upside down. No, this was a horrible play. Because you don't want to dupe the 1s. I think both 1s have to get turned into 6s. Because where does this put us? It puts us in the middle of no man's land. Okay? So theoretically, both of these have to get turned into 6s to make anything happen. Then it's going to be a duplication. I don't think you use this at all because you need 3 3s. But then how in the world do you get this to actually work out in your favor? Oh, it's because you would technically dupe the 3 itself instead. That seems like a good idea. I'm gonna skip the puzzle. Okay, let's see. Split a dice evenly. This will be 2 2s. We're trying to get to 3 1s. Okay. Okay. This rolls 2 of the 1s. I think that seems valuable to me. This is a min of 4. I cannot, if I get a 1 from the vice grip, okay? I cannot duplicate it, I cannot divide it. So in this case, I think you go like so. Hold on, hold on, hold on. There's something interesting here. There's something really interesting here. So I duped the 4, I split the 4. That gives us a 4-2-2, right? Then we do this to roll 2 1s. That leaves us with a... I don't know. We have retries, okay? Split this, then do this. We roll some 1s. Then you do this. It gives me the difference. That's 3 1s. I had it in my brain. I didn't acknowledge this would give me 2 1s. Okay, that's what broke me in that situation. But alas, I have figured it out. I'm very good at the game. Okay, what the frick are these? What are these? Mastermind, obviously, what we need to do, requires 4 2s. 4 freaking 2s, huh? So dice value -1. This is mind-breaking, okay? This is mind-breaking. So here's the thing, right? Needs doubles, give me a 6-4, okay? Then give me repeating this on this to give me a 3-1-3-1, okay? Then I would like to do this, and then I would like to do this, and then this, and then we're so close, okay? We're so close. Hit me with a retry. I think that's a good start. I think that's a good start. I really do. Let's do this instead. So we're going to... How am I going to do this? Let's do it like this, okay? So that's now done that. We're going to do it again, okay? I think I made a mistake. We're going to do it like this. It's a 5-3. Then we're gonna... What the hell have I done? Then we're gonna do this. We're gonna repeat the next action. That's not even close to correct. This one's not looking too hot. Dude, it felt like we had it the first time. Let's do this again. Okay. But then let's... Hold on. So we had done this sucker right here. What if instead I do this first to get an extra 1? Although we end up with a ton of 1s. So what if we instead just do this once? Then we're going to do this to give me 2 2s. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. He's pretty smart. Okay, end my turn. You are stunned. One more puzzle. I have no idea if I have to fight more people than this. But I'm vibing right now. I need some 6s. The very obvious thing to do, I'm gonna tell you, is immediately dupe this. There's nothing else we can do. Flipping this upside down gives us a 2. What the hell are we gonna do with it? Nothing. So the obvious choice is you have to do that. Now, we can combine these dice. It's going to give me a 6-4. Okay. Then we could do... So flipping upside down gives us a 2. Let's examine all of our options. We combine the dice, we get a 6-4. Okay. We return 2 of the difference between those dice. The 6-4 will give us 2 2s. Okay. We can flip those upside down and give 5s. We're back where we started. So obviously that is not the correct situation. If I flip you upside down right now, I get a 2. A 5 and a 2 gives me 2 3s. I can combine those to get a 6. But what's the point, right? What's the point? So instead, here's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about how can I get to a 1 from here so I can turn the 1 upside down and get a 6, right? We have 3 uses on the spatula. You may not be following me because I'm not sure I'm following me. So in this situation, I would like to return 2 of the difference. I'm just gonna get 0. We're either flipping or we're combining. I think it has to be a combine. We can exhaust the other decisions in the future. Now, if I flip this upside down, I get a 3, which then 3 doesn't matter, right? This is one of our 6s, but obviously there's not a play here, right? There's not a play here. In fact, there's like really not a play here. Return 2 of the difference between the dice. This is gonna give me 2 2s, which I can flip into the 5s. What can we flip into here? Okay, so if I flip you upside down, I get a 1. And then if I flip you upside down, I get a 3. But that's obviously not super valuable to me in any way. It's interesting, the difference ends up being exactly the same between the two. The dice are crazy, aren't they? So it'll basically... Something went wrong. This I think we've exhausted all possible situations you can do in this followed by this. Because if we flip you... Doing this right now, we get 2 2s, right? If I flip you, we have a 1. I get 2 3s instead. But then what the hell's the... What's the point of that? Return 2 of the difference between the dice. I needed to somehow... Okay, you know what? Hit me with a retry. Hit me with a retry. I need to... No, dude, you have to duplicate first. You have to duplicate first. What we need to do is in the combination, okay, which is why I need to flip this upside down. I need to get a 6 and a 1, right? Then you flip this upside down and that's how you get your 2 6s. The issue is we don't actually use all of the stuff here. So that's where that gets a little bit wackier. We could do this, we would take 1 damage, and then we would kill her on the next one, but where's the fun in that, right? Where's the fun in that? So instead, I'm going to flip you upside down. I am going to... What do I do now? What do I do now? If I combine you, I get the 6 and the 1. Returning the difference between that, I don't really want to do. So instead, I could do the difference between these two. That's going to give me a 3, 2 3s. I turn the 3 upside down, I get a 4. Where's the point? Where's the point? There isn't a point, okay? There is no point. A 6 and a 1, I could flip upside down, but then they just become each other. So that's not really valuable either. And getting a 5 doesn't really help me, right? I could flip this upside down now. Okay, then you combine this to get a 6 and a 4. And then what? And then what? There's nothing to do here. This is the same nonsense we fell into prior, and now I have a 5 and a 2 I can't do anything with. Okay. This feels impossible to use all of the equipment. Like, this one's really, really bugging me, because the problem is using the well, okay. So theoretically, you could do it like this, right? And then dupe. And then flip. And then combine. Except there's only 1. I end my turn. This hurt me. This hurt me. I don't fully comprehend what the hell just happened on that one. Okay, I need 3 3s to do 20 damage. Okay, I hate this. I hate this. This is the same one from earlier, man, that I didn't know how to do, right? Or no, it was, I didn't need this, or something. I'm broken. I'm very broken. Okay. Do me a favor. Flip this upside down into a 6. I need 3 3s. I need 3 3s. Then you're going to subtract. I'm gonna flip you upside down too. Then we're going to subtract 1, subtract 2. We're gonna flip you upside down. We're gonna have an extra use on this. We're gonna dupe it. We're gonna do 20 damage, and you're gonna die. Okay, you know what? I'm here for it. I didn't use all the things I needed to use, but I don't give a damn. Welcome back. I honestly thought that might take you longer. It was lovely to spend time with little Maddie again. Now that I'm beloved by millions, I feel like it's my duty to give back to the next generation of ambitious young women. Just to be clear, you got your heart's desire, you're famous and beloved, and it didn't make you regret what you'd wished for? No hollowness, no gazing into an abyss of imposter syndrome, no infinite regret? Nope. It's been an uncomplicated delight, peppered with merch deals and brand collaborations. So true. And I'm so happy I could come back and show you how much you meant as part of my journey. Well, I'm just glad I could help you along the way in your tiny mortal life. How wholesome. This was a fun episode, okay? I actually really enjoyed this. Now, I don't know how replayable that is, because I feel like you're going to end up seeing a lot of the same puzzles, and I can't imagine that they prepared that many puzzles. Like, I'm sure there's probably like 20 is my bet. So you may see some different ones, but God, dude, I enjoyed that a lot. I really did. People told me I was gonna hate the witch. I freaking loved it. I loved it. This was a damn good time. I had a blast. But hey, anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, liking the video, much appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.